Good evening, YouTube. Parson Rick here. This is my second try at this video. I tried to do a package opening and just got too distracted. Couldn't concentrate on what I was trying to say, and so I blithered and blathered and had a lot of dead air. That's not fair to you. My apologies. So, my package opening, I got a Missouri Meershaum Morgan pipe. Actually, I got two of them because they're, what, $5. So, and I opened it with a custom knife that I got up in Anchorage last year. Actually, it wasn't Anchorage, it was more Soldotna, south of Anchorage. Wife and I went up to Alaska last year. It was one of my bucket list trips. When I was a baby, my father was stationed at Fort Greely outside of Fairbanks up there in Delta Junction. And so all my baby pictures are on that base way back in the day. So I'd always wanted to go again, and one of my friends from high school is actually a civilian on that base. And so we went up there and saw him and saw some other friends, and it was my first time I'd been back to Alaska, those many years. Had a wonderful time. We rented a Harley Davidson and rode down to Seward on the south end. Spent a day doing that, and then we rented a car and drove all over the place, out to Homer and up to Fairbanks and Valdez and Whittier, and it was awesome up there. We really loved it. I could see why so many people from Oregon moved there. I had a lot of family up there, it turns out, and quite a few kids I went to high school with. I lost it. The knife is made by Paul Walsh, and he's online. He had some nice stuff. This is caribou handle, I believe. Hard to remember. I bought quite a few knives, and we saw, of course, we saw the critters, we saw the moose, and the weirdest thing though is I almost got taken out on the road because walking in front of me were two of the largest peacocks that I had ever seen, about the size of emus. They were walking right across the road. Luckily, my wife called my attention to it. I was looking out the other side at something else. But I had not expected to run afoul of peacocks in Alaska. We had a great time. So trying this, I'm smoking some, there it is, some Frog Morton on the Bayou in this. I didn't really care for the Frog Morton in my briar. I only tried it a couple of times. I didn't care. And somebody had mentioned that some tobaccos smoke better in a cob, and so $5, might as well try. And it does seem to be better for me. But I do let it go out. The bowl on this is so small, I can't get maybe my pinky finger down in there, so I had a little bit of trouble packing it because I didn't have this handy. I'd like to thank all the folks that have subscribed to me over the last few days. I'm sure, to a shout out from Pastor Pipes. I appreciate that. And I hope I don't disappoint you. I'm going to try not to. Not really sure what to say about subscriptions, and I was going to do a contest VR for JB's beard, but I'm not sure about all this yet. Don't really deserve to do that. Don't have enough people to shout out to, but everybody that's given me comments and subscribing to me, appreciate it. The comments have been very good, very helpful, especially the folks that have commented on the funeral for the suicide that I had to do. Very very thoughtful comments, and ones that I'll put in my book to remember for next time. Appreciate all of you who are taking your time to listen to what I have to say. Try to make it more interesting as days go by. I got some plans for some writing videos. Some of you have asked for those, and I just got to technologically get set up to do some of this stuff. So appreciate it. Thanks for giving me your time. God bless and good night.